Hey Flosstube, welcome to Creative Whim Studio. I'm so excited. This is a special edition. It's release time. I'm so excited. So we have 5 new releases, and these releases will start shipping November 1st. The first one I want to share with you is Fabulous Monsters. So Fabulous Monsters is a series from some paintings that I created many moons ago for licensing. And I think there's like a total of 33 of the Fabulous Monsters. So I am releasing them as a series in sets of 2. So this is the 3rd in the series, okay? So here is the first one. His name is, well, there's 2 of them. So Krabby and Kooky. Look how cute. So Krabby is obviously the big guy. Doesn't he look crabby? And then Kooky is riding on the back of Krabby. He's got a cute little skeleton necklace. So for this piece, well, let me read the size to you. It's 130 by 70. That's the stitch count. Stitched 2/2 on 32 count linen. So it measures 8 1/4 by 5 inches. So with all this extra space up here, I felt like it needed something there. So I went ahead and made this little tag and used the font because I created like a logo for this line way back when I painted them in watercolor. So I just copied the font on this little fall tag. These were some tags I bought. I don't know if you can still get them, but it was at Hobby Lobby. And so on the back, I just drew the Fabulous Monsters logo just to fill in that space. So I decided to go ahead and chart the logo. So on this particular design, you can stitch the logo. So I charted that for you. That way you won't have this big, empty space there. And the second one that goes with him is Creepin' Jack. So, I forgot to tell you, I'm sorry. This ribbon, I'm pretty sure, let's see, I'm pretty sure I got that at Hobby Lobby. I get my ribbon either at Hobby Lobby or Joann. Okay, it says hobbylobby.com. So I use the ribbon. I put 2, because if you were to hang this in a Halloween tree, 1 would just be too hard, I think, to keep it straight. And then I used Lady Dot Creates Velveteen. Oh, so pretty on the back. And then Mini Pom Pom in the color Jack all the way around it. Then for Creepin' Jack, same thing, same velveteen on the back, but I used the chenille in the color Jack, same ribbon. This guy measures, let's see, make sure you can see it. This guy measures 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 tall, and the stitch count is 44 by 70. Both of these lovelies were stitched by Amy Hoggard. She is Amy Loves Toads on Instagram, and I believe she has a YouTube channel as well, so I will link her below. This is what the pattern looks like when you get it from your shop. They are mostly DMC and then just 1 skein of sweet potato. Should do, I shouldn't say should do, will do both of these. And then I give the DMC alternative for sweet potato on the back. So it's kind of weird, I know, November 1st, releasing a Halloween, but I didn't get it done in time for Needlework Expo, and then I was going to release it like after Expo, but with our trip in there and everything, it was just too hectic. So I thought, well, people that are collecting these a lot of them are making them into like a row, and they're just adding them in this long, it'll be like a long narrow piece. So it doesn't really matter when they get them, they just can add it, to their lineup. And then other people are doing it like I'm showing as individual like ornaments for your Halloween tree. So I know it's kind of weird to release that, start shipping it after Halloween, but that's just how it worked out. Okay, so next you will probably recognize the next couple releases because they were released as punch needle. Oh, was that last year? Last year at Christmas time or the year before? I don't know. My years all run together. So I'm so excited to release these, you guys. Look. So let me just put them on my fingers so you can see them both as I talk about them. Okay, so these two are in one package, okay? So this is Santa and Reindeer Ornaments stitched on 32 count linen. Stitch count 39 by 82. The size is 2.5 wide by 5.5 tall. So you could stitch these on black linen and you wouldn't have to stitch all that black. The way I have them, they are completely full coverage. I know people like gasp when I say full coverage. But like I said, I didn't have them stitched on linen because I know a lot of people, or on black linen because I know a lot of people struggle stitching on black linen. So you have the option this way. If you are able to stitch on black linen, then all the black that you see there could be negative space where you don't have to make any stitches at all. But yeah, when I came out with these in punch needle, you would not believe how many people messaged me and said, you got to make those into cross stitch. So it's taken quite a while. Actually, they've been done for a long time. I needed to find the right time to release them. And I think right now is perfect because you can get them done for your tree this year. So these were finished. I just used some homespun burgundy fabric on the back of all four that you're going to see here. And then this is Dames of the Needle Noir Mini Pom-Pom around them. And then again, the ribbon is Hobby Lobby or Joanne, I can't remember which one. And that will come packaged like this. Those two were stitched by Donna Dyer. So Donna is one half of Stitching in Doodah. They used to have a YouTube together. Mostly, let's see, about half and half DMC and Weeks Dye Works, and I also give a DMC conversion for those Weeks colors. So thank you, Donna. So I met Donna at the 2020 Midwest Cross Stitches Retreat, her and Shauna. So they asked if I needed any stitchers, that they'd be willing. So I sent 2 to Donna and 2 to Shauna, and they did a beautiful job. So next up, we have the Snowman and House ornaments. And these were stitched by Shauna Rogers of Stitching in Doodah. Let's see. Same thing. The stitch count's 39 by 82. The finished size is 2.5 by 5.5. So they're all for the same size. These were finished with the same homespun burgundy fabric on the back with Dames of the Needle Mini Pom-Pom in the color Noir. And these two, as you can see, have different ribbons on them, which matches perfectly, I think, to the pieces. Again, these are full coverage pieces, but you can stitch on black fabric in order to save yourself all of the black stitching. So thank you, Shauna. All right, guys, we have 2 more. Look, we are moving on with the series of antique postcard inspired pillows. So let me just give you the lowdown on this. I almost read the wrong one. Okay, this is called Oh What a Sight, stitched 1/2 on 40 count linen. The stitch count is 141 by 94. The finished size is 7 inches by 4 3/4 inches tall. This is mostly DMC with 3 weeks dye works, and I give a DMC conversion for those 3 weeks dye works. This was stitched by Mendy Russell, Missouri Stitcher on Instagram, and the beautiful finishing by Vanna Pfeiffer, and it's Vanna Pfeiffer on Instagram and on YouTube. Oh, and then Mendy also has a YouTube, Missouri Stitcher. So this was stitched on R&R fabric, 40 count winter brew. Again, just use some homespun on the back, and then I furnished Vanna with the Dames of the Needle Noir mini pom-pom. But you can get this done for Christmas this year, guys. So thank you, Mendy and Vanna. All right, last but not least, another postcard inspired pillow. Plump Snowmen and Sly Foxes 2 frolic in the shimmering snow under the sky of midnight blue, waiting for St. Nick to show. I did not even think about it until I got the pillow back and I was reading the the little saying on there, and I'm like, this would have been really cool on like a midnight blue fabric with light colored, you know, lettering obviously. But then the hats and the boots of the snowmen would have to be light colored too. But anyway, I love the way it looks just as it is, with those cute little foxes frolicking around with the snowmen. This is stitch 1/2 on 40 count linen. The stitch count's 145 by 94, making the finished size 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. The title of this is Plump Snowmen. This is mostly DMC with 2 weeks dye works, and again I give the DMC conversion. Stitched again by Mendy Russell, Missouri Stitcher, and Vanna Pfeiffer. Did the finishing. Homespun fabric on the back, and the chenille, I am not sure. My bad. I looked and I didn't have any notes or anything about what I sent to Vanna, so I'm not sure, but it's beautifully made. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you, Mendy. So yeah, so you could do this on, this is also stitched on 40 count R&R Winter's Brew. So you could stitch it on that or get yourself some midnight blue fabric to stitch, and you just have to change all the black out unless you did like a lighter blue. But anyways, there's some options for you there. So what do you think, guys? I just love these little pillows. I love them so much. I think I have 2 more that will be released in Nashville coming up in March. So not that that is going to complete that series, but that's all I have charted and finished. Let's put it that way. But it is something I would like to continue doing because I just think these pillows are so stinking cute. I didn't show you what they're going to look like. This is what the cover looks like for Oh What a Sight. That is the title for that cute one. And then Plump Snowmen, that's what it looks like when you are at your store. So yeah, if you are interested in any of those, contact your LNS and let them know that you want it. We aren't shipping until November 1st, so that gives them about a week and a half to get any order from their customers, and they'll know how much to order from us. And Kevin has been working his tail off, building inventory. So come November 1st, we should be all set to get all the orders out to our shops and get them in your hot little hands so you can start stitching for the holiday season. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my new releases, and gal, it's hard to believe, but the next new releases are going to be Nashville, and I have some major plans for Nashville, and hopefully I can get it all done. So anyways, I wish you guys a happy holiday stitching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.